We are now inside of Fort Monroe. The place is friggin' abandoned. Another one of the old entrances. Neat looking old houses. Ah, the chimneys. Old cannon. Sun's beaming into it. Old cannon over there. Alright, the confinement of Jefferson Davis. In this casement, Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederate States, was confined May 22nd to October 2nd, 1865, as his health suffered in the casemate. He was removed to Currell Hall in the fortress, where he remained from October 1865 until May 1867, when he was released on bail. He was never brought to trial. So he was inside here. Let's see what we can find here. Ooh, the old cistern. One of several large cisterns shown on a map of 1834. No potable water was ever found on Old Point Comfort, although one well was sunk to more than 900 feet. The garrison had to depend on cistern water and water brought in from wells on the mainland. I don't know, it looks like potable water right there. So this is one of the old cisterns. Okay, but it looks like the whole thing's been capped off. Looks like they might have cut the wall here, I guess, so you could see. It originally just went all the way around. You actually had to be up there to drop your buckets down. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna ride up over here real quick. Oh, this is the pet cemetery in here. And this is the pet cemetery. Over 400 animals known to be buried here. All the way down here. You see it goes all the way up and around way over there. Pretty interesting. Can't see anything in there. It's a brick floor, brick walls. I do believe this is the, yeah, this is what I used to be able to defend the fort through these little walls here. They could defend it. It's pretty cool. This is really neat. You can see where it used to go through there. There used to be an opening there and there, but they blocked it out. And another wall that they built right there. Neat looking cannon there. These are all little rooms that go to those little windows that people would stay in, and they could also defend it through there. Casemate Museum, of course, closed. There's some cannonballs. Alrighty, here's a map. Alrighty, this is where we are right now. This is where we were just, right over here, we were just looking out those windows there. And these are all these little rooms right there that has windows on the other side. That is pretty neat. We're camping down here, but you can't go into this area no more because I guess munitions or something are being found. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's what it looked like before they put them walls back there. All the cannons would point through those little windows all the way through. So it used to go from way down there down to there. It used to be a tunnel that went through there full of cannons. Ooh, they even have a map. We haven't seen anybody since we got in here. See, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. I love these Victorian houses. Or colonial, Victorian, whatever you want to call them. They're cool. Casemate 20. Walking tour to Overlook. Well, let's go check out the Overlook. Beautiful American flag. Love seeing that flying. Welcome to Freedom Fortress. Drop-offs. Yeah, keep your kids and pets on leashes. Wow, this is kind of an incline. Yeah. Wow. Alrighty. Retreat is a custom first used by the French army and dates back to the Crusades. Retreat is sounded at sunset, and its purpose was to notify sentries to start challenging until sunrise, and to tell the rank and file to go to their quarters. Today, retreat signifies the end of the workday. Courtesies. During the retreat, personnel in military uniform will render the hand salute. Personnel in civilian attire will place their right hand over their heart. Male personnel wearing hats will remove their hats and using their right hand place their hats over their hearts. Retreat is sunset. So let's go further up. There we go, Fort Monroe. Fort Monroe is right there. Fort Wool is right there. Pretty cool. They used to defend this whole area, way out there to way around through here, keep British troops from coming through here and everybody else from coming through here. You can see these little smokestacks here for heaters down below, or fireplaces. And even way back then, they had split air unit air conditioners. Now up here, this is where they would have had the cannons on top, the bigger cannons, to fire out there. Let's see if we can get a look down one of these. Oh, nope, this one's sealed. Oh, that one's open. Nope, it only goes down about 1.5 feet, and then they sealed it. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. You can see the walls right that they built the door in. That's where the cannons used to be. You just be able to walk all the way through there. And there's the other one, if you can see it. It's a nice little angle. Alrighty, and it's the chapel center, chaplain's office. Children's Watch Care Center. That's an old door there. Let's see if we can see through here. Yeah, you can see through these ones now. And you can see the room. Let's see if I can get you a good view here. There we go. That is neat. That's the window that they would have the cannons pointing out. And you can see how the walls you can go in through over there and through over here. They connected all the rooms together. Pretty neat. Jefferson Davis Memorial Park. It used to, in 1956, there used to be a sign that went across when they opened this Jefferson Davis Memorial Park, but now the letters are gone. But still pretty cool. An enduring legacy. If you want to read this. Well, let's take a hike up here and see. Oh boy. Yeah, they took all the letters down. more guns up here. Now this was a big one that they could swing around. This is a really nice view. And there's the lighthouse. This is really neat. And back down the hill we go. Alrighty, and we're off. Just give you an idea of a 500-year-old tree. Most of these trees are 300, 400, 500 years old. If these trees could just talk, what they've seen here. Amazing. This is a Thursday. Almost noontime. There is nobody here. It's amazing. It's like Silent Hill. Casements built into the structure itself. Pretty cool. these are the windows where the encasements are, where they used to have the cannons sticking out of. So they had cannons on top, cannons in the middle, and a moat between them. Really cool. And here's the back of the lighthouse, which is still in operation, except for it's all automated now. But this used to be the lighthouse keeper's residence. Pretty cool. Engineers' quarters. Yep. I guess this was the engineers' quarters here. Pretty cool. They made all the little rooms here so you could access the guns on the other side, but those doors are probably added long after. But and this is do not enter, so we're not going to go up there to the lookout. Most likely it's a lookout radio. Quarters number 1. This is quarters number 1. Beautiful house. This is the house where President Abraham Lincoln stayed during the visit in 1862 when they were planning on attacking Norfolk, Virginia. Just think he might have once stood up here on that balcony. Pretty cool. Here's a little exit thing. There's a car coming. More gun emplacements up here. This is really neat. It's like everybody abandoned it. I mean, there's a couple cars here, but it looks like everybody just abandoned the place. I mean, it's peaceful. Don't get me wrong, it's very peaceful. This is really neat. Get buildings over here. North Gate, this is where we came in at. I'll give you an idea. Look at these walls. This is really neat. There we go. Look at this. I mean, it's a moat that surrounds this whole entire fort. They got about a 25-foot wall, plus all the earth on top of it. Plus, not to mention that there's rooms underneath all that earth too. Got more buildings over here. More over there. Because I do believe there's no actual connection between this water and the water out in the bay. So, pretty neat. Let's see what else we can find. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Little bumpy ride there, sorry about that. This is pretty cool. We were just over there on that bridge, that's the north entrance. And you can see this thing goes all the way around. It's pretty neat. It's like a little town inside of there. Where nobody moves around. Kind of creepy, but cool. Figured I'd show you another angle. Battery de Rossi. Harbor Defense Regimental Distinctive Insignia. Harbor Defense Regiments were formed in the Coast Artillery Corps from SEP companies. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. In 1924, the distinctive insignia of these regiments and station of the regimental headquarters in 1939 are shown on the signs on this battery. The regiments were broken up in 1944, but the 1st through the 7th and 59th exist today as Air Defense Artillery Regiments. This is a typical Seacoast gun battery of the period 1892 to 1946. Let's get a wider view of this thing. Gives you the size of this thing. It's friggin' huge. So you can get a closer look at this thing. Sorry for the fingers. There's a door over here, but it's boarded off. Let's see if we can see anything in here. I don't think the flashlight's gonna help, but let's get this in here and flip it up. There you go. Now you see something that hasn't been seen in a long time. Spiders, holes. Alrighty, let's see if we can get it out. Alrighty, back. This is pretty cool. It's got little corners and everything everywhere. Another passageway. You can see the old steel latching mechanism for the gates in there. That's all boarded up there, but let's see what's around this corner. Alrighty, we have another door with these big rocks in front of it. Off limits, so you can't go in there. And they got another door that's been boarded off. It'd be nice to be able to get like a tour of this thing, like the inside tour. Let's see if we can I reach over this? I'm not sure if I'm reaching high enough or not, but if so, then you should be able to see the inside. That's a tall door. Yeah, rails up there and everything. It's pretty cool. Got echo. This is really neat. And it is big too. Cool. Ooh, we have an osprey flying around. Beautiful osprey. All right, well, let's see what else we can find. And this is the opposite side of it. Just a gigantic stone wall or concrete. So everything's in the middle of this thing. Be nice to get an inside tour, but there's the coast there, so it was definitely a good coastal defense weapon. So let's see what else we can find. The battery that we were just at was down there, and here's another one here, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the top view. Lookout tower on top, and that's how big these things are. They are huge. This one's called the Battery Church, or how do they say, Battery Church. Let's see if I can get up on that thing. Right there. And that was the lookout tower up on top. And they have what looks like pillboxes right there. There's slits on the other side of it that face towards the ocean. Pretty cool. I'm not sure what these tennis courts are here for, because they have locks on the gates. Grass growing everywhere in there. And there's another one over here, which is even more odder. Let's see if I can get you a better look at this, because it looked like it might have been good tennis courts at one time. Got some kind of target things over there on that board. Yeah, this is court 2, so apparently that's court 1 across the street. Oops, sorry. You can see all the grass growing everywhere. It's been a long time since they used this. Old school lights. You can see the lights across there. Lights have actually fell off the poles. There's another little battery over there, surrounded by this fence. Well, I say little, but it goes from there all the way over there, it looks like. You can see the structure back inside the woods here. Nature's taken back over. And you can see another part of the building way out there. But it's pretty neat. And back here is the back side of that battery. You can see how the hills go up at an angle. You can see part of it over there. But that's the campground over there.